Patience with yourself. Hello, everybody. My name is Tessie. Thank you so much for joining me with this Wednesday midday meditation break. Let's go ahead and find ourselves settled. We can sit, we can stand, we can lie down. You can have this playing on in the background as you're doing whatever it is you're doing. Just find yourself comfortable, find yourself open and available to listen. Good. And if we're sitting, let's give ourselves a little wiggle just to make sure we are settled. If we're standing, wiggle it out. We're going to be still for the next few minutes. Good. And let's go ahead and inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Normal breathing patterns as we start to just relax. Paying attention to ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally, giving ourselves some self-love and self-care, and being patient and kind to ourselves. Good. Let's continue to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. If we have it available, props are always useful to help ease tension and pain, to help kind of guide you along in that restful state we are attempting to seek here. Pillows, blankets, cushions, covers, jackets, pillows, covers, just random things we might have around that will help us relax a little more. Good. And as we continue to breathe, let's notice how our body is situated. How's our back? Do we have the natural curves? How's our chest? How's our shoulders? Are they sinking in? Or are our shoulders upright? Is our chest out? Let's bring our gaze forward. We're going to have our hands to our sides, arms at our sides, or whatever is most comfortable for you. Same thing with your legs. Got it. Continue to breathe. And let us inhale through the nose and exhale through our mouth. Good. And if we are up for it, let's take a big breath in through the nose, as big as we possibly can. And we're going to exhale all of that air out through our mouth, like we're blowing out a candle. Good. Let's try that again. Inhaling through the nose, a big deep breath, making sure we are safe as we do this. And on our exhaled breath, the air comes out of our mouth. We're blowing out our imaginary candle. Good. Now let's sit here for a few minutes and paying attention to ourselves is showing ourselves patience, a little bit of self-love and self-care in the form of meditation is the most patient we can possibly be to ourselves. Not only is it teaching us as we meditate to stop, to slow down, to pay attention to what's going on, not only internally, but externally. So through the slowing down, through the breathing, not only are we reducing our anxiety, our stress, not only are we able to get ourselves situated a little bit better, because we are able to mindfully move throughout our day, but we're also learning how. Meditation takes time. Self-love and self-care takes time, especially for those of us who have always been hard on ourselves. The self-doubters, those who might find it hard to speak up, or even those introverts like me. So finding that patience with yourself will help you to not only adapt, but we're going to grow. We keep practicing something, we develop. And through the development is where that patience comes into play. Because we might not always do it correctly, whatever it is we're needing to do. And that's okay. That's life. If everything was perfect, the world would be a different place. Good. Keep breathing. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Good. Now let's try a small exercise. As we breathe in, we're going to breathe in some of that negative thoughts, those feelings. And as we exhale, we're going to breathe out some goodness. All right, so we're going to breathe in. I'm going to inhale some of my anxiety, some of my stress, some of my depression. And then when I exhale, I'm going to give some of my love, some of my mindfulness, a little bit of that appreciation for the small things. Good. Keep repeating this. Inhaling. Maybe I have a little tension happening in my body. We hold a lot of stress physically. So as we exhale, let's give those parts of our body some loving, some kind words. Heck, maybe you want to put a hand on that part of your body. Remember, being patient with yourself is learning how to love and appreciate every single part of ourselves. The good, the bad, everything in between. Keep breathing. Know that we are safe. Know that we are patient. Know that we are kind. Know that we are able to comfort ourselves. Keep breathing, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And know that we are doing the best we possibly can. Sometimes we do tend to stress out a lot. We might be taking on a little too much, but that's okay. We can pause, we can take a break, we can be kind to ourselves, and in turn, that kindness turns to patience, turns to love, turns to good, not only for yourself, but for those around you. Because you're learning to do something, and in turn, you're going to use that in your everyday life. That's one of the great things about meditations are things that we practice here. Simply just the pausing and taking a break. It's something that we can mindfully do throughout our day when we do feel a little anxious, a little stressed, Maybe your conversation didn't go as well as it might have. We're able to repeat those healthy patterns versus us going back to the stressful, back to the bad. We're learning. And through us learning, not only do we become a wiser person, we become a healthier person. Continue to breathe, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. And whenever you're ready, wiggle your fingers and your toes. If you had your eyes closed, go ahead and open them. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day.